hugging me.
So how we feeling about PlateStation 5 trying to come back in full effect, man?
They're back.
They shouldn't have been so scared. They should have been like the other guys. Sue us.
Nah,
Yeah,
sometimes you
we
gotta-
said that from the start.
Sometimes you gotta be a little cautious, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially if it probably could have been like two guys that was
probably
like,
a
you
mom
know
and
what,
pop
I got
in the
this
garage.
idea. Yeah, let's start this business. Let's 3D print these joints or whatever.
Yeah.
But I mean, for them to see that debranding was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
Try me.
Come at
You know
us.
what I mean? So they're like, well, shoot. They'll have to sue both of us, right? And they're probably going to sue debranding because debranding's a bigger company,
Yeah.
right? They would probably
Yeah.
get more sales. So
Yeah.
let's start this again. You know what I mean? Let's go. Like,
Yeah.
I love that people are trying to come back. And, you know, you had mentioned before, like, that eBay, you know, we were seeing inklings of like, you know, certain
Yeah.
pieces being created on eBay. You know, I saw like parts of the controller, you know, the little black piece. I saw those getting sold on like Amazon and stuff. So
right there, man.
yeah,
There's some
ooh.
plates right there.
Dang,
on eBay.
$35.
Yeah,
$35
man,
bucks,
35, $36. Yeah. So, you know, people were bound to do it on their own volition
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
So the fact that you've got these places that can come out with maybe like some, you know, maybe they have some special, you know, techniques or something like that to give you like some really developed plates or something like that. You know, that's dope. You know what I mean? I'm looking forward to possibly figuring out, one, how to take my plates off without breaking them,
Yeah.
and then two, to, you know, switch them out with some colors
Heck yeah,
and
dude.
get
Some
some
designs.
maybe eventually they'll give you like a my ID type of like custom
Dang,
plate
that'd
where
be
you could
cool.
like,
Yeah,
you know,
that'd be neat.
design it and
Customize
then they'll
your own.
make it,
Yeah,
you
that'd
know,
be
and it's
neat,
like a
for
couple more
sure,
bucks,
for
you know what I
sure.
mean? That'd be dope.
Yeah.
But yeah, like
The
I feel like-
floodgate's open, man.
yeah, I feel like PlayStation has already dropped the ball, right? They already said, "Hey, we're afraid that if you drop this, you know what I mean, like you're going to profit too much off of it. So we're going to attempt to try to scare you off."
Right.
Right? And then they didn't drop anything. So they gave us no OEM parts to covet, you know, with like colors and different stuff
Mhm.
like that. So, you know, we already know that this is a possibility to be swapped.
Obvious.
So somebody's got to do it.
Obviously. Yeah.
And it was just a matter of time. So I'm glad that some people are finally starting to catch the hint and they're starting to take advantage of this and just go for it. Like, you know
Yeah,
what I
this
mean?
is great
They-
news,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Like it's finally here.
Good news. Good news.
Like the floodgate has opened. I think. I think the Pandora's box has been unleashed, and there's no way. I think, like you were saying, Gali, Sony can do anything about this any longer.
Yeah.
I just think there is, and if you've noticed, we haven't heard anything from Sony.
They haven't
Sony
said a
hasn't
peep.
responded
Yeah.
because they know, like we talked about before, like they know, and I think debranding, they knew, they did their research before they said something like
They
that.
knew.
They knew that there was nothing Sony could do about this. It's clearly an accessory. It's clearly just a plastic attachment.
Yeah. It's
Like,
a piece
this
of
is-
plastic for
Yeah,
a
this
piece
is
of
not the system. This is not anything here
Yeah.
that voids the warranty or anything. And so I think they know that nothing they can do about it. And Sony's they're not fighting it any longer. It's over. It's done. We're gonna start seeing a lot more of these. I'm still waiting just a little longer until they have plates with designs on them,
Yeah.
like
That's
anime
exactly what I
or
was gonna say.
Spider-Man or something Marvel, something.
If
dope.
you got like some 3D aesthetics,
Yeah,
you know what
some
I mean?
3D
I want to see those
aesthetics.
intricate
Yeah.
ones. Like the
Yeah.
colors and stuff, they're
Yeah.
cool. Give me a red, blue, black, whatever. You know what I mean? But I want to see like the intricate, detailed ones. I want to see some of those start popping up.
Yeah.
And that'll really get me invested. Like, you know, after seeing like the Miles Morales ideas that people were creating and whatnot, you know, with like the spider webbing that was kind of like protruding
Heck
off
yeah,
of the plate.
dude.
I want to see those.
You know that's
So-
that's gonna come.
Yeah.
That's gonna
It's coming.
happen at
Right.
some
It's
point in time. Where that God of War one was sick too.
right.
Like
man.
Yeah.
you know that's gonna happen. So I know it's gonna be probably sometime this year we're gonna start seeing things like that
Maybe.
Yeah.
within a year.
Especially if the other
Um,
plates pop off and they start
yeah.
selling a lot,
Then
then
you're
they're
gonna
gonna
start
start. You're
seeing
gonna see those
more.
other companies
Yeah.
that want to do like the extras and whatnot, you know. So,
So that's what I'm excited about. I'm just happy it's here finally. We knew it was. We've been on this story. We've been on this beat from the start. You know, this has been one of the things we've been following,
yeah,
That's true.
and we were right. And sure enough, before the stories even happened, when we first saw him do the
That was
unboxing,
the first thing that came to
we
mind.
knew
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, that's what you guys said.
that
yeah,
it was
that's
gonna
true.
this was gonna
You guys
happen,
did.
and
Yeah.
like
You
here
guys
we
did think
are,
that.
we're here, and so like I'm just excited. I can't wait to see more styles and plates, and I think it's finally nothing, no more to worry about. We know we're gonna get them,
Yeah.
and now it's just a matter of waiting.
So I wanted to ask you guys, so like especially you with having like the Xbox, right, and how, you know,
Plain
no
it is.
offense, but like
Yeah.
mediocre it looks.
Mm-hmm.
what if they were to come out with like a PlateStation 5 like type of setup where you could house your Xbox Series X in like a PlayStation
Case it
5
in
type
some.
of encasement.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's a square cutout
Yeah.
that you could like literally slide over it, and it's still vented enough to give you all of your ventilation for it, but it makes it look like it's like a PlayStation 5. So,
Well, I don't know if I'd want it to look like a PlayStation 5, but if they
or
found
like some type of
if
other
they found
housing that would
just
be
some,
cool
yeah,
to put
if
it
they
in.
yeah, if they just got some cool way to clip on some dope housing to encase it in,
Yeah.
and someone walks into your office or your house or what the heck is that?
Like,
That's
it's
a
a trash
Series
can.
X.
Yeah.
Really? You know, like it'd be like blowing their mind. Like that would be kind of cool. Xbox needs something, man. Like PlayStation has them so beat here on
Yeah.
aesthetics that
Yeah, I think they're not even completing it. They're not even trying. Because
No.
first off, their controller seems old. So it's
Mm.
pretty much a last gen controller.
Mhm.
And their system is so bare bones, minimal. I like it personally because it's just so simple. It's discreet. It blends in the background. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah.
trying to be anything, honestly.
it's trying to be hidden.
It's
it's
just trying to
trying to
be hidden.
not
It's
be
just trying to
noticed. Yeah.
be there. So I don't even think they're ever gonna even try to compete in plates and designs.
Decals,
They
yeah.
may
I seen some decals. That was kind of cool.
They
Yeah.
may. The only thing I could ever see is you know how you can order a custom controller with any color buttons,
Yeah,
any
yeah,
color
yeah.
this and that. Maybe one day you can order any color Xbox you want. You know, maybe they'll make the eject button purple, or you could customize a couple things.
You
Yeah.
could get some cool with those nice flat surfaces. You could get some cool decals actually. I think on
Mhm.
that thing.
Yeah, I saw one
Some
that
cool
had like
artwork.
a Tom and Jerry type of decal on it.
Yeah.
So it had like cartoon hands that you could slap on the sides of it, and then like a little face that you could put on
Oh,
the
that
front, and
sounds
it
kinda
kind of
cool.
made it look
That sounds
like a
kinda
little
cool.
That's
different.
neat.
You know, gave it a little
Yeah,
character.
with those nice flat.
It is a
straight, flat
rectangle, so
surfaces,
you
yeah, you could do some cool
could do
things. I
anything.
think like even just artwork that you just slap on the slide of it would be pretty neat.
Yeah.
I would like to see some type of like illusionary like type of design, where it made it look like it had waves, or made it like look like it was shaped different, by
Gotcha.
like the angle that you looked at it, it just looked like it was different.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
it needs something though if you really want it to compete. But
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think Mark is right. I think it's designed to be not noticed.
I love you, me.